Men, 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 oh how we love you, but sometimes you do things that drive us crazy.
We're here in this world for a purpose and just really trying to find my purpose.
I mean, I would say losing my son.
Do men ever do things that get on your nerves? That's what we're talking about today. Hi, I'm Carla, and welcome to Carla Cash Out Loud, the channel where I interview real people about real life, getting their real answers, real emotions, real feelings. Sometimes they're saying them for the first time out loud. Today I have gone around the world, actually. I've gone to Ireland, Iceland, and the United States, yes, 3 different countries, getting answers from women about what men do that annoys them. What drives you crazy about men, and I don't mean in the good way. And to be fair, I also interviewed men asking them what women do that drives them crazy, and I'll have that for you in an upcoming video. And be sure to stay until the end and I give you my answer about what men do that drives me nuts. And while you're here, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed already, smash that subscribe button and hit the little bell so that you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video.
Oh my gosh. I love my husband to death. He is the best. But what drives me crazy is that the fact that you don't realize what I do every day. That's it. Drives me crazy that men are like, well, you're the mom. You got this. Oh, look, you have a cushy life. I'm going to work every day. Okay, I gave up my career. I love my kids. I do it over and over again. But you don't understand the struggles that you go through every hour of every day, 24 hours a day. So it drives me crazy that, you know, they think, you got it easy being at home, Mom. You got a cushy life. And I mean, there's laundry, there's dishes, there's feedings, there's all these things. And I did for 4 years. I worked outside of the home. And I also felt the pull of not being there with my daughter. And then, you know, we decided after the second that I was going to stay home. Okay, well, I gave up my career. I'm making sacrifices too. I'm making sacrifices because I love my family and it was my choice. And I get that, but you also have to respect me and that I made those decisions, and you and I both decided we wanted to have those kids and have that life. So yeah, that's what drives me crazy.
So I've been single for going on 11 years, but I have been married before in the past. And let's see, something that they do, maybe they don't communicate as well as they could. You know, I don't think men just in general aren't as good as communicators as women are, and I feel like having an open communication, and you know, some men lie more than others, and I'm not saying all men do, but maybe they do because they want to avoid a conversation. But I definitely think like openness and conversations, men could work on a little bit better in general. I'm not saying everybody, just in general. That's what I find. I think communication is key to a good relationship, definitely.
So something that drives me crazy is very poor hygiene and not being clean. So lack of showers, lack of just general maintenance, and lack of awareness as far as, you know, just general cleanliness within a household. You know, I think it's just stubbornness and ignorance. Maybe, sorry. And just maybe, you know, they just weren't raised to be a little bit more responsible. So
maybe they're just lazy.
Or maybe they're just lazy. That's also a possibility.
Not pick up after themselves and put things in places where they're very close to where they should be but aren't quite there. So the recycling goes in the sink instead of in the recycling bin, and the dishes go next to the sink but not in the sink. The laundry goes on the floor next to the bin but not in the bin. The little things. Convenience, because they know I'll pick up after them. They know I'll do it for them. And I'm sure their mothers did for a long time as well.
First thing I would say, right, is leaving things around. Clothes on the ground, Cans of soda everywhere. Everything's kind of drunken a little bit out of, finished, I should say, right? But left somewhere to be picked up. And also, too, I think the stereotypes, for men and having to conform to that, or I think having to be tough, right? Not being able sometimes to show the softer sides, right? Of being a guy, or having strong emotions about something, or commending another guy on how he looks without it being seen as, right, something that's gay or, right, otherly in that way. So men are human too, and we all are, and we all feel, and we all experience a range of emotions, and I think it's just what leads to a lot of the issues we do have in our society is, just these judgments and stereotypes, right, that kind of keep us in these really ignorant states of mind and not allow us to have these open spaces to, right, to express ourselves and feel welcomed, or open to do so.
When you ask them to do something like multiple times and then, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, or then they say that again tomorrow, and then they just keep going with it. Like, for example, oh, can you do the dishes? Yeah, I'll do them tomorrow. Yeah, and then they never get around to it.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. They can do it super quick too, they just choose not to.
That they are always trying to be taking the things in a hard way. Even if they want to share, they don't do it from their heart. They always want to get something back. So they have to connect more on their feminine side and try to be like, just chill out. If they want to give something, do it because they are feeling good doing it, not because they want to try something back.
Let's see. They make us make a lot of the decisions. When it comes to sometimes eating out or just kind of anything, no, you make the decision. They really don't want to make the decisions. Sometimes I just want somebody else to do that for me. I want to be like taken care of.
Something that men do, not my husband, of course, because he doesn't annoy me at all. Ever. Something men do. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. If I had to think about it a little bit. I thought you were going to ask me another question. Let's see. I think sometimes men think they know what we're thinking, what women are thinking, and they really, really don't. That's it.
I guess because I'm French, he's American, the communication is very hard. He doesn't understand me, I don't understand him. It's like, even this morning, this and that. So we had a big argument. I said, I'm not good with this or that. He's like, that house, this house is like, you don't understand me. So it's always miscommunication, but that's about it.
Don't you love those answers? I did, and those women are phenomenal, putting it all out there, and boy did those answers run the gamut. I love them all. And yes, men, you do those things, and yes, they irritate us, and yes, we have a problem with it, but we love you anyway. As for me, it drives me absolutely up a frickin' wall when men will not ask for directions. Now, in this day and age of GPS, it takes a lot of the guesswork out, and it's not as bad as it used to be. But what is it with men who will not ask for directions or even have an address when they're setting out to go somewhere? They'll just dum-de-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum drive around like they know where they're going, and you'll ask them, do you know where you're going? No. Well, have you GPS'd it? No. Well, do you have a map? No. Well, what are we going to do? I don't know. We'll find it. How are we going to find it? If you won't ask for directions or get directions or at least GPS it, my gracious, what are you thinking? My late husband was one of the worst for this. He would not ask for directions for anything. Me, I'll pull over to the side of the road at a convenience store, march right in and ask for directions and not think twice about it, because it gets me where I'm going a lot quicker than driving around aimlessly wondering where I am. He would not do that to save his life, and it always drove me crazy. So if I have to pick one thing about men that drives me up a wall, it would be, why won't you ask for directions? So tell me, what drives you crazy about men? What annoys you? What is a habit or trait or characteristic that just drives you bonkers? Tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for joining me. It always makes my day so much more special when you keep me company. My name is Carla, and this is Carla Cash Out Loud, the channel where real people answer real questions about real life. And if you have a suggestion for a question you'd like me to ask in the future, leave that in the comment section down below as well. Be sure you're subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell next to it so that you'll always be notified when I upload a video. I've got one coming up for you in which men answer this same question about women, so you don't want to miss that. Also, be sure to hit the like button and share this video if you think someone might enjoy it and get a good laugh out of it. It's all in good fun. So until next time, take care. Much love to you. Bye-bye.